except for the Viking. I mean, the Knights, right? That's what they're going to cling on to. See, there ain't going to be no other undefeated team like us.
They might go undefeated.
We'll find out. Well, there's 2 games. They got to play Fear back to back.
So here we go. We got the Fort Worth Fear versus the Raiders. Fear will be kicking off. It's a short kick. Suave is going to return it. He's going to he's still on his feet. Still on his feet. And he might take this all the way, and he will score. And that's a way you want to start a game off. And once again, Jay Smith, a.k.a. Suave, is showing he's going to be in the top 10 every week if he can. So it's going to be 6-0 just like that, pending the extra point. And I think the Fear are a little stunned right now.
They got to do this twice in a row.
So this is actually a doubleheader because the Fear, actually for scheduling purposes, we don't know what exactly happened, but the Fear played the Raiders back-to-back today. Perez is looking back. He's got time. He's looking like he's going to roll to his right. He's looking for Hickman wide open in the back of the end zone. So just like that, the score is going to be 7-0. And that's definitely not a way you want to start the game off if you're the Fear. Yeah, so, you know, if you're the Raiders, it's exactly how you want to start the game. And if you're the Fear, that's exactly how you don't want to start the game, especially against the Raiders, who are now the last undefeated team in the league after the Sharks took down the Vikings a little bit earlier before this game. So Matt Bolton will be kicking off. Decent kick, and it's going to be just short of the 20. So the Fear are going to have a short line. So the Fear need 1.5 yards for the 20, which is the line to gain for the first. Let's see what they do. Rodius, it's a quick pass to Perkins. It's tackled immediately by Roscoe. That is enough for a first down. So Rodius is looking. He throws it to Slaughter, who wasn't ready for the pass. It looks like he was still en route. So it's going to be second down. Rodius is going deep to die. Suave's right on him, and he said, no way, Jose, not on my side. So it's going to be third down. The Fear need about 18 yards for the 40, which is the line of game for the first. So let's see. Rodius is looking over to Perkins and Nolan. And he's going to step up, and he's going to go to Perkins, who got Hickman and Reed right there. And Reed with the interception, easy interception. He's going to try to return it. And he's tackled by Blanquette. That's a great tackle. So that's almost like a punt, but you don't want to punt. You want to keep the ball rolling and that offense going, especially against the Raiders. They are known to put up points fast. So let's see what they do on their second possession. And the Fear definitely need a defensive stop or turnover to stay in this game, or could possibly run away. So this is going to be the Raiders' second possession. And Carlos Perez is, one of the more accurate quarterbacks in the league. And he's looking for Hickman. He's signaling, and he's going to throw it to Hickman, who dodges Whiteside, still on his feet, finally tackled by Freeman. And it's a fast pass from Perez, quick pass to Bolton, who's tackled by Power. So it looks like there's a substitute. Orozco comes in for Bolton. And Reed's saying something to Guerrero. Looks like he says something to Alred, excuse me. And they got the trips both sides. It looks like Alred's a star back. And Perez is making a signal to Rosa Cruz. He's rolling to his right. He's looking, and he pump fakes. And he's going deep to Reed, and he has him. And Reed is unable to hang on to it. He does catch it, but it bounced out of his hand. And by the time he was able to recover and gain control, he was already outside the back of the end zone. So it's going to be second down. So we got 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first quarter. So Perez is stepping up. And he's able to get past Perkins. Still got his flag. He's going to Suave. He's got a couple moves. And finally tackled by Freeman. And great job by Perez. It definitely looked like Perkins was going to have the sack. But he missed his flag. And great job by Perez to be able to stay behind the line of scrimmage and find his man Suave. So there was a defensive hold on the play, moved him up a couple yards. So it's going to be first and goal. They only have about 5 yards to go for the first down. So Perez pump fakes to his left, and he's looking. He's throwing to Rosa Cruz, but it's batted away by Blanquet, it looked like. So it's going to bring up second down. So Perez thrown to his left, and he's a quick pass to Alred, and he's able to hang on to it, and they're in there. So that's going to bring the score 13-0, pending the extra point. It's going to be 117. So he's going to roll to the right, and he hits Bolton. So that's going to make the score 14-0, and just like that, the Raiders put 2 touchdowns on the board. Let's see if the Fear can regroup. They need to quickly. We got 1:17 left in the first. So it's a kick by Bolton, and it's going to be short, and Blanquet drops it. So it's going to spot them right around the 31. We got 25 seconds left in the first. Rodius with the snap. Oh, and it looks like he wasn't ready for it, and that's going to move him back 6 yards, and that's definitely what you don't want. Looks like there's a little miscommunication between Rodius and the center, Blanquet. So Rodius, he's got some time, and he's looking for Perkins, who makes a catch. He makes Hickman miss the first time, and he grabbed it the second time. That was a great tackle by Hickman. It looked like Perkins had made him miss, but with them long arms, he's a taller defender. He was able to still reach out and grab the flag. So they just pretty much got the, it looks like there's going to be a quarter change. This is going to be the second quarter. It's going to be third down. They only need about 2 for the first. So Rodius with the snap, he steps up, and he's just going to run for the first, and he got it, and he's still on up. He's tackled by Reed. So look for a second there like Rodius was going to take it to the house, and Rodius has got some speed. He's taken a kick return all the way back for a touchdown, and he's had multiple rushing touchdowns this season. So Rodius is running to his right. He pump fakes, and Dempster's right on him. He throws it to Dye, who can't hang on to it. Rodius is dropping back. He looks like he's running to his left. He's looking for Nolan. Has him, who's able to avoid Rosa Cruz, but he's tackled by Roscoe. So the Fear need about a yard for a first. Rodius snaps the ball. He's stepping up. It looks like he might just run for it, and that's exactly what he's going to do. And he's tackled Dempster just short, and it's going to be 4th down. 4th, and it looks like a yard or 2. Not even a yard, excuse me, a couple inches. So let's see if Rodius just decides to take it and run with it, which is what he likes to do. And he's got pressure right on him. And Dempster with the sack. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Oh, it looks like there was a penalty. It was an illegal rush in the inside, so that's going to give them. So Rodius is going to toss it to his left to Dye, who has him, who's tackled by Suave. So it's going to be 2nd down and goal. They need about 10 yards. Rodius is stepping up. He's rolling to his right, and he finds Blanquet, who's tackled by Alred just short of the goal line, but there is a penalty on the play. Let's see what it is. So there was a flag guarding call, so it dropped him back a couple yards. Rodius is rolling to his left. He's going to run. He spins Guevara, but he's able to grab his flag still. So it's going to be 3rd down. So Rodius is going to scramble to his right. Oh, he's got pressure on him. He's able to evade Guevara. He's looking. He's throwing to his left, and he throws it to Ford. It's just knocked away by Reed. So it's going to be 4th down once again in goal. Need about 5 yards. Let's see if the Fear can get it in. They desperately need a score right now, being down 14-0. So Rhodey's pump fakes, gets Dempster to bite, and he throws it to Slaughter, who's wide open for the touchdown, and they're in there. And what a great play by Rhodey. He had Dempster right on him. He was able to pump fake, get him to jump, and then just throw it to Slaughter before Guevara could pull his flag. So it looks like they are going to go for 2. So right now the score is 14-6, pinning the extra point. So you got Nolan in motion going over to the right side. Rhodey is looking. He pump fakes. Guevara misses his flag. He throws it to Perkins, who makes the catch. And what a great placement on the ball to get it to Perkins right in the back inside. So this is going to be 14-8. And the Fear is showing some life in that they're not going to go away that easy. So Rodius has 14 passing touchdowns on the season, which I believe is the 3rd most in the league right now by any QB, behind Carlos Perez and Joshua Durkin. So Rodius with the kick. It's going to be a great kick. Hickman's going to return it. And he's tackled immediately by Rodius around the Raiders' 30-yard line. Perez off, throws it to Hickman, who's still on his feet. He's able to get by 3 guys. It looks like he's going to take it to the house, and he does. What a great job by Hickman to make Nolan and Whiteside miss and then still get around power. And with that, that is going to be Hickman's 9th touchdown on the season. He actually leads MCFFL with TD receptions. So that's definitely Perez, one of Perez's favorite targets. He got a tall, quick guy. He can just toss it up there. Not only that, he can make moves. And once he gets by you, he's gone. So it looks like they are going to go for 1. They are up 20-8, pending the extra point. Let's see if the Fear can stop them. So Perez is going to be a quick pass to Bolton right there. Oh, and Bolton is not able to hang on to it. It's just a little bit too far out the back behind him. If he would have been able to make it, the catch would have been a great one-handed catch. So Bolton with the kick, and it bounces out of Rhodius' hands, and that's going to put them back around their 5-yard line. So it looks like Reed with the blitz. Rhodey throws it to Nolan, who's tackled by Dempster. So it's going to be second and about 12 for the 20, which is the line of gain for the first. Oh, and Rhodius and Blanquette weren't on the same page. It's going to be a false start, and this is going to negate. It's going to basically take away those yards they just got and put them right back on the first. Rhodius is going to throw it to Perkins. It's just a little behind him. So it's going to bring up third down, about 18 yards for the 20. Rhodius is thrown to his left. He's got time. He's looking. He throws it to Nolan. It's just behind him, and it was actually almost picked off by Hickman. So that's going to be halftime, and the score is 20-8 with the Raiders on top. Let's see if the Fort Worth Fear can put a game plan together and make some changes, some adjustments at halftime, and come back and get back right back in this game. So y'all make sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back with the second half. So we are getting ready for the second half kickoff between the Raiders and the Fair. Raiders will be kicking to the Fair, and that actually is a good thing for the Fair, them being down 12 points, 20-8. So Bolton with the kick. It's a decent kick, and Nolan's going to return it. Oh, and he tries to cut, and he slips. So that's going to put him right around their own 26, 27-yard line. Rhodius he's looking for Dye, who's wide open, and drops it, and Reed with the second pickoff, and he's gonna take this one to the, oh no, it looks like Freeman was able to make the tackle, and that was a touchdown saving tackle, and that's not how you want to start the second half. That's Reed's second interception. I believe he's accumulated 4 just in the. So that I believe he's had four interceptions in the past 2 games. So the Fear are going to need a stop, at least a stop, hopefully a turnover for them. Or if not, they could just, like that, they could be down 3 scores. And Perez is going to go for Bolton, who's wide open. And what great placement on the ball by Perez to put it exactly precisely between the corner power and the safety die. And just like that, the score is 26-8, pending the extra point, and the Raiders are not playing today. like I said earlier, this is actually going to be the first of a double game header by these two teams. In other words, they play each other back to back today. So the Fear need to get some adjustments, start making some adjustments. They want to stay in this game. And Perez looked for Roscoe and has him, and great vision and great job by Roscoe to get an open in the back of the end zone. So the score is going to be 27-8. And let's see what the Fear do on their second possession of the half. So Bolton with the kick once again, and Rhodius is going to return it. And let's see what he does. He pitches it back to Dye, who's got some space, and Reed is able to make the tackle just short of the 40. So that's actually going to work in the favor of the Fear. For those of you who are not familiar with flag football, this is what you call a short line. Anytime you only have, within 5 yards before the first, you have a good 4 plays to get there. It kind of opens up the playbook, allows you to try different things knowing you only have a couple yards. In this case, they only have about 1.5 yards for the first. Rhodius with the snap. It's going to be a quick pass to Perkins, who's tackled immediately by Hickman. So that's going to be a quick pass to Nolan. He's tackled by Rosa Cruz. So it's going to be second down. 20 is the new line to gain for the first. Rhodius is rolling to his right. He's looking for Perkins. Has him. Great throw. Tackled by Michael Reed. That's going to be, looks like, just short of the 20. So it's going to be third down and about 1.5 yards for the first. Rhodius with the snap. He's rolling to his right. He's rolling back to his left. And he's going to throw it to Dye, who has enough for the first. Tackled by Rosa Cruz. So the Fort Worth Fear are a new team to the league. This is actually the Raiders' third season with MCFFL. The Fear came into the league thinking it was going to be pretty easy, and so far they've been in just about every game, but it's been a lot harder than expected. Oh, and Rhodius throws it to Perkins. It's knocked away by Hickman. So it's going to be second down. It's second down and goal, so they got about 18 yards for the touchdown. Rhodius with the snap. He's rolling to his right. He's got space, and he's just going to run it. There's a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to be a full extension call on Blanquet. It's going to take away them yards. It's going to be repeat third down. So it's third down and goal. And because of that penalty, that's going to put them right back at the 21-yard line of the Raiders. So they're going to have 2 plays to try to get in the end zone here. Rhodius is looking, and he's looking for Dye, who's wide open. And he's tackled by Reed. And great find by Rhodius to find Dye right there in the zone coverage, wide open. So it's going to be 4th down. They need about 9 yards. So it looks like there's going to be 2 penalties on the play, one on the offense and one on the defense. And I think they're just going to offset each other and just going to replay the third down. So both penalties, one penalty was on offense, flag on, the other one was on defense. And that's going to be about a half-a-yard gain by Rodius, tackled by Dempster, or Alred actually. So it's going to be 4th and goal. They got 20 yards to go. So let's see what the Fear do. And the Raiders, if they can get a stop here, they can just put it on cruise control for the rest of the game, just eat up clock. So Nolan's going to go in motion to the right side, and Rodius is going to go for Dye, who's on Suave, and Dye makes the catch on Suave. So that's going to be exactly what they needed to stay in this game. It looks like they are going to go for 2 once again, and great job by Dye to go up and get it. And great job by Rodius, who's just giving his receiver a chance. He throw it up there and let the receiver go to work. So the score is right now 14-27. So there's going to be a false start on the offense to bring him back another 5 yards. So if they can get this right now, they're desperate. He's going to die once again, and he throws it short, and Suave almost picks it off. So the score is going to remain 14-27, and the Fear are only down by 2 scores. If they can get a defensive stop, they're right back in this game. So Rodius will be kicking off. And it's going to be a short kick. So we got a minute 35 left in the third. And right now, if you're the Raiders, you definitely, if you want to score, you're pretty much putting it out of range. I mean, it is flag football, and you can score points quickly. And he's going to go to Bolton, who's wide open, who makes the sideline catch. And that's going to be a first down and put him 1st and goal on the 16-yard, on the Fear 16-yard line. So it's first down and goal. Perez pump fakes, is able to get away to Alred, who's one of his favorite targets, who makes a couple guys miss and strolls into the end zone. And that's going to be another touchdown for Perez. And Perez is making his case for Offensive Player of the Season for the 3rd season in a row. The score is going to be 33-14 pending the extra point. So the Raiders are going to go for 2. And Perez is looking for Reed, who finds him in the end zone, and that's going to put them up 35-14. And that's 3 touchdowns. So that might be enough to put this game away, and we still have a whole quarter to go. So it's going to be the end of the third quarter. And actually, Bolton with the kick. Perkins is going to return it. He's going to fake the pitch. He's still up. He's still on his feet. And finally tackled by Roscoe. Rodius with the snap. He's looking for Dye. He had him. He just threw it behind him. Dye was in an in route, and he just threw it a little behind him. Guess he was expecting him to just turn around and sit. So it's going to be second down. Rodius with the snap. It is second down. He's able to, and he's sacked by Dempster. So it's going to be third down. They got a good 14 yards to go for the 20, which is the line of game for the first. Rodius with the pass to Whiteside, who makes the catch. He's still on his feet. And finally tackled by Reed, but that is going to be enough for the first down. It's going to put him first and goal at the Raiders' 11. And, you know, at this point, that's what you need. We still got one more quarter left to play. If you can score quickly, put you right back in this game. Well, I wouldn't say right back in this game, but it gives you some life. It gives you a heartbeat. Rodius rolling to his left. He pump fakes. He's rolling to his right. He has Dye. He throws it to him, who's able to gain about 2-3 yards before he's tackled by Roscoe. Rodius throws it to Dye. He's tackled again, once again by Roscoe. So it's going to be third down. About 5 yards to go for the touchdown. Rodius got time, and he throws it. Whiteside, who can't hang on to it, and almost intercepted by Bolton. Perkins was right there, too, to try to make a play on it. They just didn't expect it. so we're in the fourth quarter then. So 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and Rhodius, he's evading Dempster, and he's going to throw it to Whiteside, and great play to buy some time by Rhodius and find his open man, Whiteside, and that's going to put him on the scoreboard 20-35. So pinning the extra point, it looks like they're going to go for two once again. If they can score here, they're within 2 touchdowns of the game, and it might not be over just yet. So Rhodius is going to throw it. Oh, to Scarborough, but Reed was there to almost pick it off. Excuse me, that was Slaughter. No, that was Scarborough. Alred's going to return it. And he busts it back inside. And he's got some speed. And finally he's tackled by Power. And there was a penalty on the play by Ford for defensive holding. So that's going to spot him up 5 yards. So Perez is going to go to Guevara. Catch. Looks like they caught the fear. Not pay attention. And he's tackled by Scarborough. So that's not what you want if you're the fear. You just scored. You're trying to stay in the game. Got about 5 minutes left in the game, and you let the offense get ahead and catch you off guard. Nice pump fake by Perez to buy some time. He's looking at Suave all alone. And that's going to put them up 41-20. So you got 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in the game. And the Raiders are just taking it easy and still putting points up with ease. The Fear are definitely going to have to make some adjustments for the second game. Perez with the low snap. He's rolling to his left. He throws it quickly to Guevara, who's right there. And it's going to be 42-20. Bolton with the kick. And it's going to go to Slaughter, a little over his head, still caught by Rhodius. Who's tackled by Bolton. Great tackle. Looks like he was going to make a miss, and he was able to still pull the flag. So it's going to give them the ball right around their own 34-yard line. They got about 6 yards for the 40 was the line of gain for the first. Oh, and it looks like there might have been an false start on the offense. See what the call is. Oh, actually, it looked like the ball hit the ground. So that's going to put it back about 6 yards. It's going to be second down, and now they need a good 12 yards for the 40 for the first. Otis with the snap. He's got time. He throws it to Dye. Still on his feet. Still on it. Oh, and he was tackled by Suave. But that's going to be enough for the first down. Put him over the 40. So that's going to put him in Raiders territory. It's going to be first down. It's going to be a quick pass to Nolan. He's tackled by Bolton. One thing about the Raiders is they got sure hands when it comes to flag pulling. We got 1:18 left in the game. Right now, the Fair just trying to put up points. And Rhodey's able to make Dempster miss and throws it to Nolan. Bolton was right there. But great catch. And nope, they're going to say it was knocked away by Bolton. So the offense will take a timeout. One of their first timeout, they have one left. I think they're trying to just regather, regroup themselves, and try to score again, make the score look closer. So there's 38 seconds left in the game. So Rodius is looking over to his right. It's kind of a high snap. He brings it down. And he's looking. He pump fakes Dempster. Gets him to bite. He's looking for Nolan, who makes the catch. And tackled again by Bolton. That's going to be just short of the 20. And they just need to hurry up and timeout by the offense. That's going to be their second timeout. So let's see what they do here. So Rhodey's with the snap. Dempster's right on him. Oh, and he's sacked. And it looks like that's gonna bring them to the end of the game. They got 14 seconds. They need to hurry up and line up to run what looks like is going to be the last play of the game. And Rodius is looking. He pump fakes. Dempster's right on him again. He throws it deep for Slaughter. Oh, and it's just a little too high. And that's going to be the ball game with the final score 20-42. Raiders beat up on the Fear. And we'll be talking to the players here in just a second and get their feelings on their first game. Stay tuned.